It is the Poke King, and we're back with another banger. So shout out to Jamie. Let me borrow the deck. I have all the cards for the deck, but it's just easier when he already has it built. And this is the deck that he is pretty much going to be, say, rocking for, the next few weeks until Twilight Masquerade comes out. And as you can see, it is going to be Future Box. So, we all know, format, it's really good in my opinion. Future Box, Ancient Box, you got Charizard on this pedestal above every other deck, but you're able to play a deck like this. And it's funny because, we do have this card, as you guys can see here. This is the Future Miraidon, which we'll kind of get into. But this deck, if you think about it, kind of replaced Miraidon in the format since Charizard is so heavily played. So it's only funny or fair that Miraidon is the first Pokemon that we're going to show for the deck. So in Jamie's list, he is starting off with 2 of the Future Box Miraidon. This card is busted. I remember seeing this in the actual pre-release kit and just being like, okay, for 40, you can search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your future Pokemon in any way you like, and then you shuffle your deck. So this card allows you to set up your Miraidons, your other Miraidon to Miraidon, and it also allows you to accelerate energies to your Iron Hands. So this card is just so busted. We played now 3 Iron Hands EX, and this card allows you to truly just take advantage of a lot of single prizer decks. So for example, Lost Box, even Chin Pao being able to just KO Greninjas with Amp You Very Much. You no longer need like a double turbo like how Miraidon did. You only need, honestly, just like a heavy baton attached to another Iron Hands EX, and you can just basically keep chain accelerating each Iron Hand. So 3 Iron Hands EX. You'll see some lists play 4, but I think 4 is just a little bit of an overkill because we do play the 1 Super Rod. We also have 3 of this bad boy, and this just made Iron Hands even scarier. Now Iron Hands with the Amp You Very Much can take 3 prizes against Charizard against like a Pidgeot EX, and we have the Iron Crowns EX, 4 of them. This card is absolutely busted. The attack, dog water, trash, but the ability of Cobalt Command, attacks used by your future Pokemon except any Iron Crowns EX do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So with 4 of these out, Amp You Very Much can do 200, and once again, that's enough when you times the weakness to knock out things like Pidgeot EX, Palkia V-Stars. This card is just busted. So we played the 4 Iron Crowns EX, 1 Mew EX, Geno hacking. Theoretically, you can just single-handedly attach the energies, but you're mainly using this for the free retreat option and restart to draw. And then we're playing 1 Iron Bundle. I call it the Deli Bird. We're using it for the Hyper Blower ability. Place it on your bench, and then you may switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench, and if you do, you discard this Pokemon and all cards attached. So allows you to kind of force out some cards without having to play either a counter catcher or a boss. But once again, the opponent does choose, so it can kind of come into some cool combos. So that's all the Pokemon you play. It's a very small Pokemon lineup, but they're all really strong. And once again, a very similar supported line to the Miraidon deck. So we got 4 Professor Researches, and just like Miraidon, we're using Electric Generator. So we're going to be running 4 Arven. Really good. Arven's just busted, allowing you to get an item and a tool card. Then for a little bit of disruption against Lost Box, we're playing 2 Ionos. Great disruption of your opponent's hand. And then if you're playing a Charizard deck that is just maybe the Pidgeot build, you can maybe Ion them late game to kind of throw them off their plays. And then we run 2 Bosses Orders. Playing Pokegears, you can kind of fish for the supporter that you need, and Boss just allows you to get real aggressive with the Iron Hands. We then play 4 of, honestly, pretty much a Battle VIP pass for this deck without having to play Battle VIP pass. Techno Radar, let's see if we can get that to focus. Boom! Techno Radar, discard a card and you search your deck for up to 2 future Pokemon. That's just busted. Like, come on, like it pretty much has its own Battle VIP pass, just better. Just like Miraidon, you're going to try and play as many of the electric generators as you can. And let's say shout out to these promo generators. Look at the Cosmo on those. That just looks awesome. fits well with the deck. 4 generators, like I said, this is the new Miraidon deck, so you just want to accelerate as much to your Iron Hands EX. 2 Pokegear, Heart Gold Soul Silver ones. Once again, like I said, just shuffling, being able to get to any supporter that you need, mainly, you know, those bosses. 1 Nest Ball, once again, searches out the Mew. 1 Counter Catcher. It's great to go, you know, maybe an Iono counter catcher in the same turn, so you got to play it. Plus, you lead off with the Miraidon, and it does get hit by, you know, Cramorant, stuff like that, so you can't go down on the prize race. 1 Switch Cart. Biggest thing this deck loses to would be the stall matchup, so being able to switch out allows you to just buy you that turn to where they try to stall you. 1 Lost Vacuum. Once again, against Mill, it's really good to get rid of their Bravery Charms. Obviously, Hero Capes, stuff like that. So 1 Lost Vacuum. We play the 1 Super Rod. And James is going to hate me for this. I totally forgot to switch this card out. But this is not supposed to be a Hero's Cape. It's supposed to be a Prime Catcher. So I will actually do the edit and replace the Hero's Cape right now with a Prime Catcher. So yeah, we have 1 Prime Catcher. We have 1 EXP Shear. Jamie said that he found that this was, you know, kind of necessary in the deck. Just a little bit better than Baton from the standpoint of, you know, it can pretty much just bring the energies to where you need it, especially if it's on like a Mew and you're setting up for something like that. So 1 EXP Share. We're playing 2 Heavy Baton. New from Temple of Force, allows you to just once again chain link your Iron Hands EXs. And then the card that makes the deck somewhat busted, well, pretty busted, that also adds to the damage that's being done, which is crazy, is you running 4 Future Booster Energy Capsules. So if you're using just, for example, Amp You Very Much, you can hit for some big damage, 220 I believe, and then if you're using the other attack, I believe it's 260. Yeah, 260. So this card's absolutely crazy. So 4 Future Booster Energy Capsules. So that's all the supporters, trainers, tools, and there's no stadiums in the deck. It's very simple. We run 4, 8, 13, and then 1 Psychic Energy there. So we're running 14 energies total. All right, guys, so that was Jamie's future deck. And honestly, I think it's an awesome deck. I think being able to amp you very much and just take extra prizes when your opponent is still trying to set up is really good. And having the ability to have the free retreat from the Future Booster Energy Capsules, say that 5 times fast, it just makes the deck very versatile. It can be sometimes linear, so, you know, hand disruption does hurt the deck later in the games, but it's just a very powerful deck. Hey, let me know what you guys would make. Put in the comment section down below some things you may take out, some things that you like that Jamie added. Please put that in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become part of the Poke Kingdom. It's been the King. Peace.